Hey, how are you guys doing, man? Yes, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry about I wasn't able to do the Twitch stream over the weekend because I was busy working on finalizing some of my tactics that are gonna be released very soon. I have 2-4-2-3-1s, a 4-1-4-1, or a 4-3-3, or whichever way you want to look at it. I have a 3-4-2-1. I may have a 3-4-1-2. I have a 4-4-2. Yeah, those are the ones I think I'm releasing, right? And there might be one or two more. I'm releasing a new preset as well, right? And with that, 3 tactics. So there's plenty of stuff coming out from me in the next couple of days. All in all, this is all for what I believe is gonna be the upcoming patch. And like, guys, seriously, I believe it is coming very soon. I'll tell you why. If you look at this is the Steam database updates, right? So when a game is about to be launched or a game is about to be patched, you normally see updates, right? So the last recorded update, I mean, I haven't rechecked this again, but it's 14th of December. They have a new build number going in, and it looks like the editor has also received an updated change as well. Now, what this means is that we can expect a change, right? We can expect a change to the game in the next maybe 48 hours. I mean, it's very hard to say, right? Okay, they could be just putting up these updates because they expect a patch to be coming, but they wouldn't do something like this because it'll attract a lot of attention. And I believe that they will be releasing the patch in the next day, or maybe I would venture to guess 48 hours at the minimum, right? 72 hours at the max. So I'm looking at within the next 2 to 3 days we should see a patch. And yeah, because it's gonna address a few things, right? One of the things it's gonna address is the new gen situation, right? For some people, I know one of the other moderators was talking about how long-term saves you get fewer and fewer new gens popping out. But we also have to remember that the game isn't designed for 160,000 player database. It was designed for like 125. I think, if I'm not mistaken, even when I wanted to add in new gen faces, there's kind of like a I won't say it's a cap, but beyond that point, strange things might seem to happen. Strange things have happened, but I'm not a database expert, so I don't even know where to begin if I wanted to edit one. So those I know people who play the game for like 30 seasons in one sit down are the ones who are most affected by the current version of the game. Yeah, so I guess it depends on how deep you want to go, because even if, like, I have a friend of mine that likes to play in, I mean, we're not talking lower leagues here. He goes down to the nth level, the lowest level he can possibly go to, and he starts from there. And I had a chat with him. I said, I looked at him and said, do you notice something about the attributes? Because attributes don't squish so well when you go that low. So there's always that issue as well. Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see whether that's addressed. Another thing that I think might be addressed has been focus play, right? Because when we do focus play through the middle, even the flanks appear to focus, seem to get some attention, and they tend to switch plays as well. So that's not the intended effect. I mean, I still see them doing it in the middle, which is the reason why some of my tactics still incorporate that. But small little things like this. And then I do expect the next version to be harder. I do. Because that's usually been the nature of the game in the last couple of years. Have you noticed that? The beta, some people are very happy with the beta. It's easy. And then the patch comes and it's harder. It gets harder and it gets harder. So yeah, this will be interesting. Godspurs, how are you, man? Phil, Joe Mako Game, LFC 7. Have you heard the news about Gerard Houllier? He passed away. Oh man, that's sad. That is really sad because I met the man in Korea many years ago. Yeah, when I was doing the AFC, when I was there for an AFC competition. Yeah, that's really sad, man. Liverpool will be at half mast as well everywhere we look. It's really popular. I mean, he was a popular manager, right? Yeah, that's terrible news. That's terrible news. My condolences go out to his family. Yeah. Hey, Risky Pradana, how are you? Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining our little community, man. Yeah, so what's the plan for today? Today I'm gonna showcase a new skin. I won't say it's a new skin, it's from Tom. Tom was kind enough to ask me to, trial it. So I'm gonna trial it. We're gonna see how the skin holds up. I'm really excited because I played with the skin already. I used it on my laptop. Now, naturally, laptop resolutions are different from the resolution this was designed for. And so on lower resolutions, you probably won't get to enjoy it as much. But here on 1080p resolution, it seems to be fine. I mean, I love it. I love the fact that it's got heat maps. Oh my god, it's got heat maps. Yeah, man, Gerard Houllier. Speaking of sad events here, I mean, last night I was watching this television show, right, where Gary Stevens just got angry. I was pissed as well. I mean, we had this host of the show, right, football show, and the host said something to the effect, Spurs is the score is 1-1, right? The end of the game, the host goes and says something to the effect of Spurs have been in this position before, like, bottling it. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? First up, I mean, if you want to talk about a time when they were like there at the top, it's like 80s, yeah, that's a long time ago. I mean, and furthermore, they've done so well. I mean, that's the most ludicrous statement I've ever heard a commentator post. Spurs have had a very good run. They're meeting a team that is very good at counter-attacking, right? Deadly on the counter-attack. So, and you have to respect all these teams because the Premiership isn't made up of 2 or 3 teams that can roll over everybody else. I mean, the quality of play in the Premiership is actually quite extraordinary because you've got some really tough sides. And, you put 11 players there, and if their total transfer bill or the total value is $500 million, it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to walk all over another team. So I was like, man, can you get somebody who knows a bit of football? And then she went on to talk about Fulham, right? And then she was Fulham's one was also quite annoying, but never mind. I mean, like, okay, Areola. Alfonso Areola is on a season-long loan with Fulham having an option to buy him. And she talked, and then her next question was, do you think Areola is going to stay? I'm like, dude, they've got an option to buy him. He hardly ever plays for his parent club, right? Does he want to go back? Well, the more reasonable question is, how much are Fulham willing to keep him? Are they going to give him the wages that he obviously deserves? Because Areola was absolutely sensational last night. He played such a good game of football, man. The guy was absolutely amazing in between the sticks. I mean, sticks is cricket. The post. I don't know why I keep saying sticks. Yeah, I know. Sad day for Gerard Houllier. Yeah, I mean, some memorable games with him in charge. Well, how am I doing today? Well, I'm not doing too badly. We're gonna be looking at the TCS Skin. Then we're gonna go get on with Dundee, and also let you guys know that I'm doing a control block preset, right? That I'm gonna share with everybody. It will come with 3 tactics. I'll be posting this very soon on the forums, and if the folders will be updated, right, for the download folder will have like attacking tactics and control block tactics. So control block tactics, generally, if you're the sort of person that wants to play away from home and you want to, you want to hold the fort, right? And he counter attack, you can turn to one of these systems. Yeah. So that's one option that you might have if you are the sort that needs wishes to play with the home and away tactic. You can of course play with a control low block throughout the whole season. That's also a very challenging way of playing the game, which is kind of fun too. Yeah, the Palace goalkeeper was absolutely phenomenal. Areola is a very good keeper, right? Quick question: how does the game assign coaches when you have A team, B team, under 19s on coach assignment screen? They're all coaches together. A team, they're B team. Not too. I mean, automatically the game does assign coaches when you first take over. It has its coaches already there for the under 19s, under 18s. I don't know how it assigns them, right? But I do know that you have control over this. You can fire them and you can bring in your own coaches as well. Yeah, I know. She probably had the year that Leicester won the league. Silly comment, all the same. Yeah, exactly. Spurs have been playing so well this season. Look, they've got one of the best defensive records in the league, right? In that manager, they have a manager who plays with a very disciplined style of football. Okay, you gotta give Crystal Palace credit where credit is due. Don't cast shade on Palace, because Palace are a good team. On the break, they're one of the best in England, right? So it's this notion that people have that just drives me nuts. I'm not suggesting I'm a great commentator or whatever. I mean, I have my faults too, but it's terrible to just go and discard and go and say that Spurs are playing or they bottled the season or some shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Gary Stevens absolutely lost his top. So it was like he just interrupted her and just went on, and I was like, yeah, go Gary, go Gary. Oh, hey, Given, how are you, man? I've set my low block 4-3. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Always nice to have another set. I say, oh, no worries, man. I'm putting together a few low block tactics, and then I'm gonna put them on the forums. I might put yours there as well. But I saw your low block. It's so similar to mine, but it's okay. We'll have two versions of the same, almost the same one, but it's really nice. Are you doing an LLM save after the patch? I might be doing one. I might not be doing one. Depends on where I want to go with this, right? So yeah, all the top 3 teams slipped up. It will happen eventually, right? I mean, nobody. And let's look at the whole situation, the whole picture. Let's look at the Liverpool squad. Like, for example, the common complaint is Liverpool played really badly yesterday. I'm thinking to myself, look, are you a player? Have you ever seen players around you go and get injured? Diogo Jota is out for 6 to 8 weeks. Everybody is falling like flies. Okay. Don't you think you want to be a bit worried too? I mean, you want to be there for the team. You don't want to pick up an injury. So suddenly, your mind is in 2 places when he wants to go and tackle. Suddenly, your mind is in 2 places when on a rainy day, you don't sprint. So, I mean, I played on a wet pitch before. I mean, I'm not like hockey. Mine was hockey, okay, with a stick. And I was like, I was sprinting down. And when it rains, right, I'm like going, holy shit, this is not good. This is so not good. This is so not good, okay? So what do you do? I mean, you can sign B team coach with that specific staff role, but then in training coaches, I can see him as well. Yeah, B team coaches also can help out with the main team. That's one of the reasons why some of us, what we do is to exploit the game. Exploit the game, yeah. What we do is, we don't have enough coaches in the senior team, right? You hire some coaches to the under 23 team. The under 23 team or the B team will coach the main team as well. Yeah. No, not the youth coaches. The youth coaches don't train the under 23s, yes, but not the under 19s. Roy Hodgson always sets up his team, so I respect him and his coaching staff. Exactly. I'm like, okay, so it's like whenever that host opens their mouth, I go like, I actually quiver, Maybe she's there because they need people to be interested and get ready. One of the things, the notion, I mean, as a producer before, right? So I used to think to myself, right, how do I get people to watch my show? Put somebody there that's going to generate controversy. That's the first thing I think of. That's the first thing I think of. Because I don't want knowledgeable. I want controversy first. Because controversy guarantees people are gonna watch because they just wanna like, spit it out. Let it go. So that's what I was thinking. The first thought that crossed my mind. Yeah, it's all it. Look, we haven't even passed December yet. And talking about December, my call was what was it? I picked Chelsea, right? I picked Frank Lampard, and that's how much I know about football. Frank Lampard is probably safe in his job. The one I picked to be safe, Arteta may be going. Brighton, of all the teams in the world, right? Don't forget, Brighton a couple of seasons were a difficult team to play against. Right? Solid. Burnley and Brighton were tough to play, right? So Arteta is in a bit of trouble right now. I don't know how long that's gonna stay. What's the best striking pair for a high tempo system? Matthew, depends on what you said. It's like the whole tactic as you gotta think of the whole tactic, right? So if you're talking about counter-attacking system and you want to play a high tempo, you want a structured kind of a shape, and you want the ball to transition very quickly from back to front, then you're probably looking at the best would be a target, any target man combination with somebody else, because first players are going to look at the target man. So I like to pair the target man with the advanced forward because they're both focal points of an attack, right? So either one can be the focal point. So the advanced forwards are also a focal point because they become the main emphasis for when you want to drive attacks very quickly. So advanced forward is a very good option with target man. Yeah, that's right. Jahid says correctly. It depends on which nation you're looking at, right? Not every single nation works that way. There is some nations under 23s can coach the main team. So you can exploit it for A team, but B team only use B team. It depends on the league, right? You have to check. Jahid, check out Jahid's video. If you don't know, then you have to check my channel for the associated other channels that I have with me. The Jahid's one is there. So Jahid's doing a little video on stuff. So that'd be cool. When you're top 6 team, a control block might be a decent tactic. Once lower teams will sit back, so I need a tactic. Well, a control block is enough to draw teams out, right? Because how much do you want to draw teams out? You got to decide where you want to draw them out. My favorite strategy, and a lot of teams do this in real life, is to play narrow. So you allow them to come down the flanks because that is actually one of the best places to let them attack you from, because when they drive through the middle, they create all kinds of problems, right? Because people step forward, they lose their defensive cohesion, space opens up in the middle. Whereas if you draw them down the flanks, you know what you have to deal with are crosses. Most of the times they're going to be crosses, so you show them to the flanks, then you only have to deal with one kind of a situation, which is the ball into the box, right? So that's one. Hey Lucas, how are you, man? Good morning. Okay, so without further ado, let's take a look at the skin. My name is Daljit. Welcome to the show. Here we go. All right, so here we go without me. Oh, this is like, you get the full view of the skin without my ugly face. All right, guys? So now I'm going to bring my ugly mug into this picture. Okay, there we go. All right, so here we go. This is the new version of the skin. Now, I know that some guys are talking about a slight delay. There was a slight delay between the home and the squad screen for some reason. Just happened just now. Wonder why. First thing I want to see whether there's a delay in any of the buttons, right? Okay, none. Bit of a delay in scouting. There we go. Yeah. Everything is normal, fast. But traditionally, scouting has always had a delay, right? Last year as well, we had a delay because of the number of information that has been translated onto the screen. Okay, club info. Oh, club info is nice. Look at this. Ooh. This should be the stadium picture. If you have a stadium, you have a picture. I don't have any pictures of any stadiums, right? So this is what I have, like a wireframe. See my, ooh, nice. This I like. Ooh, lovely. That's my face. Nice. I like this. General, news, facilities, affiliates, history. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Club vision. Okay, we are struggling with financially, we know that. Okay. Alright, everything. Look at this, man. I can't move the budget anymore than I have. I have to sell players. Okay. Let's look at each player, right? So the other one, there was a delay when we went to a player profile. Okay, not too bad. Oh, nice. Do you see that? Look, check this out. Check this out. Small little touches like this, I absolutely love. Okay, what do we have is boxes here. We got 2 of these. We don't need both of these. I don't really need biography, but what do we have? We can do pros yeah. Oh, the pros are here. I prefer this to this. Yeah, at least sometimes I don't know what the acronyms mean, right? But it's 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Oh shucks, I have to scroll down then. But there's no scroll for the bottom button. Yeah, there's no scroll for the bottom button. So this needs a scroll. Right. So this is the only thing that's missing. So this is a beta version. So if you the first version is in the edit description below. I'm just trialing the beta version. So this career milestones is not on. No, career stats is there. Comparison is yeah, this is okay. I can put this in here. So this is a code summary. It's still here. Mouse over. Yep. Okay, it's working. Dynamics. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, bands, form, performances. You can see XG is already in there. Okay. What about his happiness? The screen is the same. Information. Okay. It's not too bad. What can we change here? Oh, this is nice. Eligibility, fitness. Okay. Match load. That's not too bad. TCS pros and cons is the icons. This is a TCS pros and cons. Last 5 games. Ooh, I like this. Okay, this is nice. Okay, I want to keep that. So plans, I don't really care about his plans. Progress. Yep. Ooh, this is lovely. This is lovely. Yeah, there's a delay in the pro. Most people have delay in profile. No, there's no delay now. Yeah, there's no delay. I mean, there's some things. Some of the things need to be. There's small little issues, right? It's just this pros and cons, right? When you scroll down, you can scroll. There's a scroll wheel, scroll button for this, but there's none for here. As you can see, there's actually 5, but we only have 4 here. So this needs. This just needs a bit of a fix it. What's it? The TCS default, TCS enhance. Ooh, nice. Okay, we can do no kit and just the face. Then what about this? Code summary. There's a comparison with other players, attribute analysis, which is not too bad. Actually, I prefer it. Yeah, man, it's okay. I'm getting old, so this is not too bad. This eligibility is here. Past injuries. That's not. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, having this is very handy. Okay. Those stats are nice, right? XG. Oh, he's got XG for this as well. Where is the XG? We'll have to find a striker who's actually scored something. Let's look for goals. Who scored goals for us this season? We got this guy, Logan Chalmers. Profile. There we go. Nice. Ooh la la, you beautiful thing, you. This is lovely. This is the league. This is Logan Chalmers, right? This the orange, whatever, pink, and then blue is the league. So you can see that his conversion rate is slightly better than the rest of the league. Shots on target about the same. Plays a bit more of a fewer more key passes. Or just about the same, right? Yeah. Assists about there. Oh, this is nice. This is very handy. So this is the XG. Okay. The background still moves, but I mean, you can stop it from moving if that disturbs you. It doesn't disturb. It doesn't really bother me, so it's fine. Let's look at this, right? Let's look at the chat. I don't. Yeah. Okay. So it looks like this. I mean, I'm seriously not a big fan of this, but never mind. Okay. I mean, I can live with it. I mean, it's a new look that they want to go for. I mean, what do we want to? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Right? You changed it, so I gotta live with it, right? Okay. So trading page. Okay, we don't have any. This is once again, guys. Don't bother with it. Don't worry about this too much. This is cool. This is cool. This is nice. This is pretty much what we had before. Yeah, training. Nothing here, right? No changes here. Okay. Now, these are all accents. I love these small little accents. Okay. Yeah, double intensity. That's what we're doing. Got Dumbarton. Oh, we've got, yeah, I think this has already been in there for a while. You go to the fixture list. Okay. All right. Looks cool. Looks cool. Looks very cool. Oh, no. We're not doing the control block. I'm going to keep on training for this. I should remove the other tactic because we really don't play with 3 tactics, right? Yes, man. This is a skin premiere. This is a skin premiere, guys. We wish you had won yesterday's match. Yeah, man. So do we all. Can a white playmaker work in a counter-attacking or direct? White playmaker, I'm sure he can, because you're looking for him to release the ball. So you probably want a white playmaker can switch the ball to the other flank, because that's where the attacks are going to come from, right? Most of the time. And then you probably want him to be able to play killer. I mean, if he has got passing vision decision, you probably don't need killer passes, but it can't hurt to have it on him and switch the ball to other flank. Yeah. You can also influence the white playmaker to drift inside by asking him to sit narrow. It's definitely something that I like to do, right? When I have like a 4-4-2 and I play with a white playmaker. So it really depends on where you want your white playmaker to sit, right? Because I don't know if they call it a white playmaker in this position, right? But this position he can play, but I always found that it doesn't really, I don't know, it doesn't make me jump up and go, oh my god, that's such a cool position for him to play, that kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm not too thrilled with them over there. Post-match analysis. Wow, wowza, I like the font. This is nice and big for people of my age. XG match story. This is our match against Glasgow Rangers. You guys remember this match, right? We played a 3-4-3 DM control block. And we managed to allow range. This is a very good example of why a high XG is not important. Okay, why a high XG can also be very misleading. Okay, Rangers had a lot of shots, but only 2 of those shots were 0.2 XG shots. Most of their chances were like, funneled to the sides. So they only had 2 shots that were great chances, right? And our keeper saved them both. So we managed to get 1 on the counter. I still remember this. This is a great game, man. I still remember this game. I absolutely love this game. Ooh, look at this. He's got a small little bar here that looks like a time bar. That's nice. Dundee United versus wait, let me see if I need to refresh my skin. I don't know. Wait, I think I better do that. Oh wait, how do you do that anyway? Advanced interface, reload skin when confirming. Yeah, okay. Reload skin. I wanna make sure everything is kosher when we play the game. Everything must be kosher. Must dot every I and cross every T. Okay. Oh, and this is a good thing for me to test as well, because last year I used the skin. Whenever I did that, I crashed. So I couldn't do that as well. So I love this. So far I like this. Okay, in set pieces corners, do we want to do something different? I've been toying with the idea of doing something completely different, right? Okay, so okay, remember how I spoke about set pieces before, right? I wrote about this in my book, right? I remember telling people, okay, there are only three spots, 2 spots largely, because okay, let's just look at this way. You have a team, okay? You don't exactly have 5 players with jumping reach. You only, at best, sometimes you only have 2. So you want to find the 2 best positions to put them in. So let's discover those, right? So we use this as a placeholder. So this is 1, 18 jumping reach. He goes here. immediately, right? Okay, now we look for the next guy. What's his jump reach? 10. Can't forget about you. What about you? 12. Jesus. Things are not looking good, man. What about you? What's your jump reach? 16. You go here. All right, so we got 2. Now we take the rest out. 1 and 2. Goalkeeper's area reach. 17. Okay, you can command the box. All right, that's it. That's all I'm doing. All right, now, man mark. Now we want to talk about our counter attacks. Okay, our counter attacks. The first guy, the one I want to choose is the one to go forth and conquer and score goals. So what am I playing? I'm playing a target man. Let me look at my tactic again. I'm playing a target man on attack. So chances are sometimes I may use him defensively. So I'm looking at this guy to get up and score. So in this setup, I've got this guy. He's got acceleration, agility, balance. I need some decision making. I need off the ball. Oh boy. All of them are in short supply. Okay. Then I got McMullen. Holy cow. Okay, do we have anybody else who can super power himself, power his way down the league? We got this guy. Well, he's not that bad. You know, he's got acceleration of 13, agility of 13, decision making of 9, crossing of 10, dribbling of 14. He can get away. 15, he can really get away. But the question is whether he knows what to do with the ball after that. So I'm gonna try this guy. Okay, Sporl. Okay, so we're gonna go back into my tactic. Set pieces corner. So I know my winger is the guy who's gonna get away. Okay, so he's coming here. Then my left, the attacker on the left is the complete forward. He's gonna, okay, you can either put him here or here, right? So actually this guy, I'll let him get away and the striker to follow. So he's gonna go Speedy Gonzalez down the flank. Okay. All right, so these two are my guys who are gonna charge forth and conquer. Now, going back to my tactic again, I want a pair of players to go up, right? So I want 2, but this of naturally we can't use a defender. It's just a waste of space. I mean, we shouldn't do that to the defender. Okay, so I will send. Now the problem with sending these 2 guys up is that usually, invariably, I use wing backs for these roles, so not a good idea. This guy should stay back. The chances are I'll be using wing backs, so we'll send this guy forward. Okay. Oh my goodness, his acceleration is even worse. I'm gonna have to use him. Okay, so we'll just have him here at the edge of the area. Okay, so these 3 are gonna bomb forward. All right, now we're gonna have to set up our man marking. Okay, so this guy, I can put him here if I feel like I want to try this out, right? It might fail, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna work because I've been testing it out, and I like it. Okay, so this guy is go back. I need 2 man markers. So these guys are man marking. These guys are gonna do zonal marking, man marking, and zonal marking. So it's a combination of a few routines, right? So we're gonna save this routine. Dundee, because I know this is only for Dundee. Dundee corner. Right, so then we load the Dundee routine here. Dundee corner, this must be it. Okay, all right, so we got man mark, two man marking. Now this guy's can, I know this guy can man mark, right? So his marking is 11. This guy can definitely mark. All right, now we got this guy's coming up. I mean, this guy is free. He's gonna be my, wait, this guy is my, he's gonna be good in the air, but we'll just leave him here. Okay, so we got 2 man markers. DMCL, DMCR. Okay, good. One the defender. I mean the guy who can jump on the left and the other on the right. Okay, I mean they have to be on their flank, so they don't cross over. You see, once you what will happen is this, right? When you do a corner, right, and you defend against it, and they get into the attacking positions, they have to cross over to get into the positions. So you waste time. So and it affects your counter attacks. What you want is you always want them in the same positions, right? So that when they don't have to cross over, you cut down the time taken to get into position. So this guy comes in here. Good evening, hello, welcome Emery. As a TCS, oh no, yeah, I'm trialing the new version. I mean, he's nice enough to let me try it, so cool. Okay, this DMCL is really, you don't want somebody here who's a DMCL. You want somebody who can actually, dribble the ball and bring it into the box. So I want somebody like this. And somebody who's actually got a long shot on them. Sometimes these two are going to play, they're going to pass the ball to each other. So this guy pass the ball to him. He'll shot pass to him. He goes around him. The guy passes it back to him. Then he dribbles it and he takes a shot from outside the edge of the box. It's very nice to see. So if you have the right kind of players, especially if this guy has a long shot on him, it'll be very, very nice. So you want to find players who can dribble and are comfortable bringing the ball out when you play short. So you got DCMLMR. Okay, that's fine. DCMLMR, that's fine. Okay, done. Tactics, right? So we've done that. So do we want to do our throw-ins? Because I always screw my throw-ins up. I guess we'll leave it, right? So I'll just save all these routines as Dundee. What's this? Firestorm, right? Yeah, Firestorm. All right, so okay, all done. So let's go. Schedule. Remember, I went through all the effort of choosing the players, and we got one guy sent off last week. Okay, Fuchs. Okay, and Nielsen. Oh, this is the Joker that got sent off. I remember Nielsen. I was so excited to have Nielsen on. He got himself sent off, man. That was so painful. Okay, we got recovery. Hopefully the boys don't get injured. That's a pretty aggressive setup. Dumbarton scouting report. Cautious, flexible. White Mazzala, ball winning midfielder, winger. So this guy, I don't know what his duty is, but he's going to be... This is not very attacking flank. Mazzala is going to come here. The white midfielder will come to this position during the transition. And then he'll come this way down. Target man advance. Oh man, I'm playing a tactic that's designed to get... I might get into trouble playing Dumbarton. Yeah, I'm gonna have a few tactic videos coming out this week. So I'm planning releasing quite a few in different areas, right? So yeah. I think one of my tactics I'm gonna release it with FM Scout, and then I'm gonna release a couple on my own. Yeah. I'm releasing the presets as well. Yeah. There's one tactic I have named Skipo Africanus, and another tactic called Maximus. So I don't know what came over me for naming those tactics. I went, Roman generals. So my favorite, but Maximus is not a Roman general, right? So, but one of my favorite Roman generals is Skipo Africanus, because he's the one that took out Hannibal, right? Hannibal was a great Carthaginian general. But Skipo Africanus, well, what a battle between the two of them. Okay, I love this, man. Yeah, increase the moment I see this. Oh my, please increase your defense duties. Please have work ball into box. But put an end to our poor shots to goals ratio from long shots, as we wouldn't be shooting quite so often. Really? We're not that good. We need to shoot as often as we can. I'm just joking. Alright, so here we go. Let's see how this turns out, right? Long throws are broken now. It's got me. Yeah, I think long throws will always be an issue, man. To be honest with you guys, long throws are always going to be an issue. Okay. Spurl. Okay, where's Matt? Matt Smith is still injured. Is he? Where's Matty? Matty, oh, shish kebabs. We got to go to his training. He's already so old. You better put him. It's not back yet. He's already so old, right? If I don't put it on general rehab, he'll lose whatever attributes he's got left. So I better make sure that he gets a chance to be put on that, the training. Fuchs and Butcher. Okay, so Fuchs from the back, passing, vision, decisions not that fantastic, but he's got decent off the ball. I like this player. He's more creative. Maybe for this match we'll start with him, but he's not very defensively. He's okay, I guess. He's not very fast. Oh, we'll try him out. McNulty is not your target man. He's like jumping reach of 9. Yeah, but honestly, in this game, right, I've always felt that that's a bit overrated. But this guy has got better jumping reach, so we'll give him a chance to play. Okay, this is a new partnership. Poor McNulty. Okay, we don't. Apparently, I don't look at their performances. This is stupid. Okay. Here we go. Goals. McNulty has got 5 goals. Shanklin has got 6 goals. We've got on the bench Fuchs, who's got 7 goals. Logan Chalmers has got 5 goals. Right. Which goals has he scored? Which system did he score a lot with? One, two, winger and inside forward. So this is a different system. He's got a lot of goals in our 4-2-3-1, but not as the winger in our the tactic that I'm using right now. Right, not in this position. Okay, so got Bolton here, who's fast. Okay, all right, let's go, man. Okay, only one mistake. There's only one thing I did wrong, and it's a bit too late to figure that. Too late to fix it now. I forgot to check the jumping reach on my central defender, the one in the middle. That's the most important one, because his anticipation and jumping reach is very, very important. If I'm experiencing a setting, if I'm not experienced at setting mentally, should I just try it or rather not use it? Oh, just give it to the S-man. Just ask the S-man to do it. Yeah. I mean, what I would do is try. I mean, I would recommend you try it. I mean, okay, maybe giving it to the S-man is not a good idea as well, because then you might get groups that you don't want being mentored. I would say that you are missing out on one part of the game, right? I would suggest trying a simple setup, right? I'll explain that later after the game, right? I need to remember that as well. But I would recommend trying it out, but limit it to one group, right? Find a team leader, okay? And if he's got a very good personality, like professional or resolute, right? And get him to mentor 2 players from the same unit, right? So they have to be in the same unit, right? Attack. If he's an attacker, it's a forward, then have to be the attacking unit. So get 2 young players and put in there and just try that out, right? Get into that. Find like a young striker with a balanced personality, for example. Just focus on balanced personalities, right? That's it. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just try one out and then get into the flow and see what it does for your team. Then use that and go on with that. Will it change your game if you don't do it? No, of course not. You can still play without mentoring. I would be very careful of giving it to the S-man, because sometimes the S-man, they give you the recommendations are quite good most of the time, but you got to be careful when they go like overboard. Okay, so now let's go. We got the 2 formations up. That's not too bad. If I move this up, okay, we'd have to pop this and then we can get the whole thing coming. It depends on your resolution, of course. If we got a 4K screen, shouldn't have an issue. So we have heat maps, right? There we go, heat maps. Beautiful. Heat maps, and let me pull this out so we know. Okay. I mean, I don't really use this, right? I don't really use this, but you can definitely add things like heat maps here. They're about the same size, right? So I'll just leave them here. Then we've got, or if you want the advice of the S-man, you can always do that. Overview from the match, which is kind of silly because we already got this. Visualizer, latest scores, short map. Well, we could put Dundee stats here and just look at passing and passing. That's it. If I want to just open it all the way up. Otherwise, it's something like this. It's not too bad. And the heat maps, you just watch. I think the heat maps are going to change on the fly. Okay, let's watch it on extended highlights. Damn, FM is savage. They really call the opponents dumb? Really? Hey, Sluggo, how are you, man? Mönchengladbach, Manchester City, first draw for Champions League. Really? Oh, that's going to be a very, very entertaining match. Wait, I think, right, I didn't save the last set piece because I still have these stupid long throws inside. Okay. I have to stop this. I don't want to use long throws. I really hate long throws in this game. Put him here. Short. We're gonna put you here. Put you here so you can crack it from the edge of the box. Confirm. And then we're gonna come here and I'm gonna save this. Okay, Firestorm. Okay, when I'm playing away from home, I will go and try the control block systems. Okay, Spurl into the box. It's what a way to start, man. What a way to start the game, boys. Butcher drives in. Spurl takes the ball in. Spurl goes, you can have this at Pierre. The target man becomes the focal point of the attack. This is one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of the target man. I love the target man, man. It's one of my favorite roles. If you want those really attacking systems, right, go back to front really quickly. Target man is definitely an option you want to consider. Dundee United have taken the lead. Oh, it's a second goal. Nielsen just puts that into the back of the net. The whole defense just fumbled that. Completely no clue where they were going. He puts it into the box. And boom. The reason why he won't play short is because there's another player next to the receiver. So if you want to fix that, I think we can. Corners. Attack, right? I see whether I can add another player here. No, we can't. They haven't given us the option yet. Like one more here. I wish they could. Yo, I'm playing dumb. Yeah, correct. Dumb button. Oh, that's what you meant. No, it's like sad, right? Why do you not like long throws? I don't. I mean, they like. I like short throws. They're more sexy. Yeah, I like to score goals with nice, moving, beautiful patterns of play. That's my nature. Okay, all right. It's not I don't like them. I like to paint a pretty picture. So sue me if I don't like the simple solution. Haven't you ever noticed? I don't give 2-minute explanations. I give 30-minute explanations. That's me, okay, by nature. So I have to stay true to form here. Where can you get the... Hey, Arun, how are you? Where can you get the latest skin? Well, we'll have to wait for Tom to release his skin. But there's still some small little things that he's not happy with. So once he's sorted them out, he asked me for my opinion, so I'm going to let him know. I like the skin. I wish that we could get full names here, though. I'm going to ask him small requests. If he can make his TCS skin a bit longer. Because it is okay. But I think there are plans to do... Yeah, he doesn't, but look at this, he's got a small little time bar. Can you see the small touch here, 24 minutes, there's got a blue time bar here that keeps moving. So he's given us a time bar of sorts, which is so cute, which is nice. So this shot, did you see the heat maps lighting up? That's nice. Okay, at least I don't have action zones, I can have heat maps, I love that, okay. So it's not too bad. Spurl with the ball, there he goes, that's why I wanted him. It's almost a third. Autoplay Juventus! Leipzig play Liverpool again? Shit. No, Atletico Chelsea. That's it. Lazio Bayern is going to be a damn good match. Lazio Bayern is going to be a phenomenal match, guys. Because Bayern are not going through a good... they're looking a bit shaky. And Lazio's Ciro Immobile, man. What formations counters? 4-4-2 counter attack. Counters a counter attack. When you play against a system that's playing a counter attack, then you basically want to have tight marking on your own system, right? So I won't say counters a counter attack. You don't give them a chance to counter. There are two ways of approaching the game, right? You don't give them much of a chance to do a counter attack. So you tight mark their two. Like for example, right, so I can't do this right now. So, I mean, I should have done this earlier. So you can time out the striker. Only problem with this is when they play something like this, you gotta figure out whether this guy is a target man on support. If he does, you're in trouble when you do this because he's gonna pull your defender out of position. So sometimes I just do this. I tap mark both of them. Okay, so it's not a good idea, but you could stay tight, narrow, and then their counter attack, because you're gonna play, chances are they play with two strikers, right? So you want to be narrow, you want to be tight on those players. You could play the offside trap if you're good enough, if your team is good enough. That's one option. But a system, I won't say it as a system that can, you just don't let them counter attack you. Like, okay, basically you split, make it harder for them to play the ball out, right? So essentially what you're doing is you're putting so much pressure on their back line that they can only do long passes out from the back, right? So if they do long passes out from the back, make sure that you don't play with, like, for example, you don't give them room to do the counter attack. Well, so you don't play wing backs on attack, for example, right? You play like fullbacks on support, right? You try not to use overlaps as well, so that when they do hurl the ball out from the back, your players can meet the long ball. So basically, you're shutting out the supply. That's how I like to play against a counter attack. Of course, the other way of doing is let them play the counter attacking game. Let them try, because let them come out instead of allowing them to counter attack. You allow them to come out. So you do like a narrow defensive width. You draw them down the flanks, and you counter attack them. That's another way of doing it. So there's so many ways you can do this. It's not just a system. That's not, oh guys, it's working. Simple, and look at our players go break away. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Because when I think I wrote it in my book, right? I said there are only 3 areas you have to worry about, right? 3 areas in the box that you want to worry. The typical areas. You know why? Let's cut out the. Let's talk about odds. When we set up our corners, right? When you want to attack a corner, for example, right? How many options do you have? You got near post, far post, edge of area, 6-yard box, right? Okay. Now, if I take near post, far post out of the equation, then I only have to worry about short, edge of area, and 6-yard box. Now, if I have most of my players outside, I've also taken care of short, right? Because my players aren't sitting back, right? They're not on the line. So short is taken out, near post is taken out, far post is taken out. Edge of area I don't have to worry about because I don't have everybody on my line. So there's 4. So I'm reducing the options of the AI, because the AI is most likely going to go near or far post for first choice, right? So I've taken those 2 out, right? So, and the rest are covered. So you're actually removing the options one by one. You're limiting its options. Now, I won't say it's always going to work, Mike, because if your defender is not good enough in the air, then we're right. They're using a poacher. And the other one is the advanced playmaker. That's also fine. We can type mark the advanced playmaker. We can type mark the poacher. And we should be able to take their system, which is a counter-attacking system, out of the equation. Alright, now we can start talking about substitutions. The heat map is quite nice. I love this heat map. Oops. Got to come out. We just have to look at this, man. Luke Bolton is tired. We're gonna bring on Logan Chalmers. This is a normal, right, with 86 minutes left. So Sproul, or Mike Mullen. Okay, these are the 2 positions that work hard the most. The heat map looks like they actually move, right? So if you don't want the heat maps to move, transition so quickly, what you do is do this. Match speed between highlights. You slow it down, so you can admire the pretty handiwork. See, did you see that what happened during my short throw? That's the kind of that's what I like more. Players taking the ball, dribbling in, and then trying a shot from outside the box or inside the box. Good defending, and that's it. We've done well. We've beaten Dumbarton. XG was a nice one. This is good chances. This is a fantastic chance, right? This is like the biggest clear-cut chance you'll ever see in your life. Both these 2 were very good chances. They had 1 good chance only. Yep. Alright. What I like, I wish there was an option for us to remove this, and this. Right? So I could enjoy the aerial view of the stadium. Right? So these are all the views of the stadium with all the fans. It's like SI did put in some effort, right? To me, I mean, I like some of the stadium views now. I don't know about you guys, but I do. Both what the logos? You're talking about the logos of the heat map logos are bugged, yeah. Yeah, this is the alpha version of the skin, guys. It's not open for release just yet. Yeah, he's gonna fix some of the things. Okay, so we now, oh no, I'm not going to use Kingsman, I'm going to use this. So this is my control block. This is one of the presets I'll be releasing. Right, so I'm going to remove pass into space first. And yeah, wait, hold on. We'll just leave pass into space. This is a control block preset. Focus play to the middle. Occasionally you see the ball also going on. The guys on the flanks will try and switch play too, so that's a bit annoying. Yeah, so this is the preset. This is the tactic. It should not have any PIs. Oh, it does. Mine has PIs. Okay, never mind. This is a slightly different version. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these PIs. I want to... no, we're going to split blocks. I don't want them to press. I don't mind them roaming around. No mark title. Okay, done. 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 Get further forward. Okay. That's the only thing here. Okay. Regista, Volante, inside 4. This is the reason why this guy is not an attack duty is because I got these two on attack. This is a very vulnerable flank. So Mr. Liam Smith better have bravery. Nope, he does not. So you can... we'll have a match in 2 days, but he's not playing. For Scottish League Cup, we're playing Motherwell. That's not too bad. When there's space, I guess it works. Okay, the rule of thumb I follow is very simple. Okay, if I have 70% possession or 60% possession, it doesn't harm. There's no harm in trying. However, you also have to pay attention to what's happening in the game. If they're sitting back and you just pass into space and the ball comes back to you, then naturally it's not really working very well. So sometimes what I do is I like to draw teams out a bit and use pass into space. Right. So how's our performance? I mean, our attacking efficiency, Dundee United. Look, this is Glasgow Rangers and Celtic. We are here. One thing I like about our side is we are very clinical, like St. Johnstone, right? Our conversion rates are very good. Even though we only have like a few shots on goal, we do make them count. Right. Terong, how are you, man? Terong, have you connected your Discord? If you're on Discord, have you connected it to YouTube? Because if you haven't, you should do it, because then you'll be automatically on our Discord channel, right? Because just in case you guys are wondering how to do it, right? I'm going to switch over to Discord and show you. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to go to connections, right? This button here, over here, and you'll see a connection. So you have to connect YouTube, right? If you have not connected it yet. So once you've connected it, you will look for channels that you are under here, Bustthenet Gaming. You'll see enable server. So like, for example, I have this sub enable server. So if you wanted to join, you should automatically see it. The invitation will always be there. So you just have to hit the join button and you'll be able to join the server. Right? So you want to do that if you haven't done it already. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you've been to the library? I call it the library now. Every book from FM16 to FM21. Dear Lord. I mean, yeah, if you're into reading, the kind of thing, yeah. Otherwise, I'll still try and help. It doesn't matter. You know, if you're not in our Discord, don't worry. I will do as much as I can on these streams to help you guys out as well. So, yeah. Okay, so we got Fuchs and Butcher, this fantastic partnership. Okay, then we got Clark Chalmers, Appier. Oh, this guy just wants to play, doesn't he? Asper just goes, hey, we have to play him now. Bolton. Yeah, I'm going to use Bolton because he's got better bravery. Alright. So, even though he's not 100%, the other option would have been this Joker, but he is, you know, he has done something really stupid. He's on the bench. So Matt Smith, training. You got General Rehab? No, what the hell is going on, man? No additional focus for you. Okay. McMullen, Dylan Powers, McNulty, Pollard, Reynolds, and whoever this keeper is, we've never used. I have a youngster that's natural at AM 17, bravery and good mental set. He's also 1.9 and slow as a snail. By school balance, what position? Well, if he's slow as an... Okay, first up, he's young enough, right? he's young enough for him to be put permanently on quickness. That's the first thing I'll do. Okay, so put him on quickness training. Yeah, I won't say you can play entirely like Mourinho right now RPG, but you can try to implement some of his ideas. Like what I'm going to do is this control block tries to implement some of his ideas, right? You can to some extent. I'm not saying we can do it 100%. That's like impossible. Like let's be realistic here. Okay, no one can replicate another tactic 100% in this game. It just doesn't work that way. So Cream Cornelia. So what I would do is I would train in quickness. The second thing is if he's slow as a snail. He's got good bravery, good mentals, and technique. I don't know. Then I will still play him as an Engash. Train him to be like a playmaker set. If you want to build a team around him, you can play him as an Engash. He doesn't have to run around a lot. A hell of a lot if he's an Engash. He's just a hook, right? Just make sure he's got very good off the ball. So train him in quickness and then work on improving his off the ball. Guten Morgen, Alfo. How are you, man? Yeah. Golden Zone, that works a charm, doesn't it? Focus play, inverted wingbacks, and overlaps. Yeah, and yeah, but if you want to do it that way, you have to do the overlap, right? So if you want the inverted wingbacks to overlap, make sure they're playing on the right foot. Because I noticed some people suggest that you should be playing inverted wingbacks on the flank opposite their foot. The game doesn't say that anyway. Yeah. What's the difference between a Regista and a DLP? Well, a Regista is a bit more of an aggressive playmaker. He plays in a deep DM position, right? So he pushes out a bit more. Whereas the DLP can play in the DM position and in the MC position, whereas the Regista is solely focused in the DM position. He's a bit more of an aggressive playmaker, yeah, and doesn't have hold position. So if you want to find out more about the differences, just click on him and you see this. Take more risks and he roams from position, whereas the DLP tends to hold his position a bit more. When are you going to use AMC and when you pick Trequartista on a system? Well, that's really up to you. I mean, Terong, if you have the players, I like to pick... Okay, the reason why I pick a Trequartista is because I want the drop deep. Because he's hard-coded to drop very deep, right? So I want that. So there's the only reason why I use that role in that position, because I want a role that actually drops and joins the Regista and the Volantes that bring the ball up. So what I end up doing is I squish the system without having to play the offside trap, because the other way is actually to push with an offside trap, right? And then you have a defensive line offside trap, but then it fails to be a low block anymore. Then I get this. I might get issues with balls over the top, because here I'm trying to play a low block, there I am defending against a ball over the top. So I go for a Trequartista, or you can use an AMC with comes deep to get the ball. But then you also then you need him to get up the pitch with the rest, right? So you kind of want him to have very good work rate, being able to play. It's a risk I'm taking with this team to use a Trequartista. To be honest, it would be better for me to go AMC with comes deep to get the ball, right? That would be better. However, I also like the fact that a Trequartista in some cases would attack the box. So we got this trio that are gonna attack defenses. The danger of this system is actually this role. But because of the gap, the distance between the two, I use a player here. So if you notice, I got a ball playing defender as well here, who is encouraged to bring the ball out. So I use roles that will bring the ball out and artificially push everybody further up the pitch. That's my intention. Because chances are you won't really see the ball playing defender overlap the Volante so much, right? So this is an official TCS skin, but it's not for release yet. Can you mentor players in different units? No, it's not recommended to mentor them in different units. You're playing with Real Sociedad, they have a lot of players in DM but returning off the ball. You can still play just because he doesn't have off the ball doesn't mean you can't play him there. You just have to accept the fact that sometimes others might find it difficult to find him in position. I would still try, right? If that's what you want to do. But you have to accept the fact that against better teams, that player he may not be easily found by other players. That's your only drawback then. Well, the skin, the TCS skin, is in the edit description. You can find the link there. It'll take you to the SI forums. What I would suggest is follow the thread. When Tom releases his new version, it'll be a great time for you guys to take a look at the skin. Yeah, because there's still some small little things that we need to fix with the skin. So he asked me to try it out, so I'm trying it out right now. So I have to, like, you know, as all good things come, you have to, it's like, yeah, beta test his skin. I love the skin. Press officer social roundup. Thank God there's nothing there. Okay, I like all this, right? Small little touches. Okay, I like the accents. That's my favorite thing about the skin. Okay, players are coming out. Yay. Hibs versus Dundee United. Okay, coming in here. So if you want to see like the heat maps and you want to really keep the match speed between highlights a bit longer, so you pop the bottom up, right? So the bottom looks like this still. So you gotta pay attention to Butcher, Spurl, and to Bolton because they all played a match. They all recently played a match, right? I would suggest trying out on both sides, Golden Zone, because it depends on the movement you want to generate. What are you looking for? I don't know the rest of the rules, right? So look, you try it out and see whether when he brings the ball out, does he work in tandem with the rest of the rules around him? That's what you should be paying attention to. Hey, Nucleus, I'm doing well. Long time no see. How are you doing, man? Okay, so I'm expecting a control block, right? Somewhere around here. Most of the tackles are going to happen around here. Somewhere, a 25-yard line somewhere around here, right? So it's like halfway. So I'm expecting it from here to here. Right? But once they get past this position, you can't expect them to start tackling because it's too close to the box, right? So they will commit themselves around here, which is one of the reasons why we got hard tackling. Appiah, oh my goodness, straight away he gets a yellow card. Hard tackling, the youngster better, you know, keep his you can look how deep we are playing from the heat map here. The only thing I don't like about low blocks, control blocks, is this starts piling up. So you're looking at the shot map, right? So the shot map, I'm hoping to see a shot map side to side. Most of the shots being at the sides. Oi! Clark, nice. Free kicks, what you should do with your free kicks is pretty simple, right? Put your central defenders in positions like near post, far post. Damn it, we lost that. We got nailed by the counter attack. That's unforgivable. I got nailed by a counter attack on a corner or a throw in. So I have to fix this. This is my defense. I'm going to change this as well. These are the two. Okay. These are going to go forward. All right. This guy is going to come out. This guy is going to come out. All right. Attack. What? No wonder. I have to start paying attention to my own team. I keep changing things a lot, right? So if I don't pay attention to all this, right, I'm going to lose more games than I win. The reason is, this is why we conceded. Okay. And look at the throw-ins as well. It's not too bad. I'm so angry, man. So, like, here, I got one guy here. And then, where's the other DCR? DCR can come here. Alright, we can drag a few players back. We can drag this guy back. Put this guy back. Okay. So that's one of my routines. Drag this guy back. This guy here. This guy here. This guy comes out here. Alright, so this is a short throw. Alright, now for my corner, my free kicks. Attack. I don't bother with this. I only bother with this. So these are the two attacking near and far post. So I got best header. I just go far post for this one. Then another one here, DCR, DCL. This is simple. Indirect wide. This is not mixed. It should be best, at least best header. So I'll send it to the best header. Was that in near post? This depends on your free kick taker, right? So you want somebody. Yeah. This depends on my free. If you want to do this, it depends on my free kick taker. So I'll just send far post. Then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is easier. I didn't check who's my set piece takers. Oh man, we're down by a goal. Okay, if you're down by a goal, I'm gonna go comprehensive. We may need to change tactics. I'm playing a 4-2-3-1. If I do, well, we can stay on this and try and see whether we can come back. Shanklin takes the ball down well. Epier with the ball. Finds Fuchs. Butcher. Oh man, from there. Yeah, it is a bit visible, right? Yeah, you can see the moving background behind. Can you see that? Yeah, the moving background is apparent. Oh, it's like, when you pause it. When you pause it, yeah, it appeared now. Then when you play it, it appears. There. The background is there. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how to remove the background completely. That's the one. So this is a bit unnerving. There is a version. He didn't give me one with the moving background. I'll remove the moving background. I have to go into the forums to find out how it's done. Okay, so Bolton can't play anymore. Right, he's a 1/2 player. If I play him any longer, he's gonna get injured. So we're gonna take Bolton off and bring on Liam Smith. Chalmers, come on, Clark through to Shanklin. Out goes Bolton. Plays it. Shanklin's shot is nowhere near, man. How have you got the TCS 1.1? Because Tom asked me to check it out. He's the creator of the skin. Nice ball to Chalmers. He can't get inside. Smith, Fuchs. Chalmers, square the ball. Liam Smith, we are trying. Good work from Butcher, but not enough. Not enough. Oh, Shanklin, free. Chalmers. Oh man, come on, Chalmers. Okay, we're gonna have to give this team a bit of a shelling. Clark over the top. Butcher. Fuchs. Shanklin takes it on well. Plays it back. The heat map. You see, they're playing. This is the thing about heat maps, right? Okay. Let's look at the tactics. Okay. If I go and switch into my attacking version, this guy goes up. They'll become a 2 pair. These 3 will form the defense. Okay. This is a chance I'm going to take. Edwards, Connolly, Appier, Clark, Spall. Spall comes here. Right. We're actually playing quite well. I think I made a mistake. I should have switched formations. What the heck happened to YouTube? I'm still connected, but YouTube apparently, I just lost everything on YouTube, including chat. I'll try to open another browser. Okay. Okay, I don't even know whether I'm still streaming yet. I can't even get into YouTube. Yep. This is bizarre. Yeah, YouTube died for me, correct. YouTube chat just died for me as well. Yeah, YouTube servers are dead. Okay, guys, I'm gonna... After this day, I'm gonna call it, right? And it's apparently kind of sad. The YouTube servers just went down for some strange reason. Yeah. Okay, as long as you guys can still see. Okay, if you guys can still see me, those guys on Discord chat can carry on chatting with me on Discord, right? We'll just do the chat on the what? I don't know. We'll have to someone or other do it on live football chat. Yes, let's go to the live football chat room. Okay. Yeah. Okay, all right. So at least you guys who can see me on Discord, because YouTube just went down, man. The servers just took a nosedive, like completely went down. This is a first. I've never had this happen, man. Okay, we're not doing that badly. Maybe I want to slow down the tempo. Put the ball into the box. Take off some. Well, he's putting in a shift. I'm gonna put McNulty up for FPA. This is a funny old day, man. I won't even be able to end the stream later, as in, like, you know, switch off the stream. That's a funny thing. I won't be able to switch off the stream later because I can't sign out. So this video is going to be, it'll keep on showing I'm still streaming. Yes! Yeah, baby! We did it! Tactical shift. Went for a more attacking setup. McNulty looks up and then plays it as Fuchs plays a brilliant through ball. The winger comes in and scores the equalizer. This is how we do it, guys. They settled into a defensive posture right just now. So now what I'll do is we go back to our low block, control block. Yeah, I know you're going to settle into a defensive posture. Shankland, McNulty, Sproul. What I'm going to do is I'm push... how do we do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I need to pull Sproul here. Shankland here. Yeah, I'll play Shankland here. Okay, let's go. What a sweet finish. But that was a heck of a pass, man. Okay, we swap our formations. We've gone back to our... Spal has a yellow card. I don't know if I've got enough fullbacks. It's one of the reasons why this game can't be lots of fullbacks, man. You can never go wrong with too many fullbacks. Okay, we'll put Reynolds here. Connolly, Edwards, Liam Smith. Actually, I'm asking a ball-playing defender to be a wingback. I'm locked from YouTube chat, man. Guys, this is so sweet. We are absolutely nailing this. Look at that. Boom, he takes the ball down and he goes and he finishes it. Yes, come. What a turnaround. Okay, we're going to switch up now to a low block. That Firestorm came back and just took 2 goals back. Now we go back to a low block, control block now. This is going to be fun, man. Hey, Jared, long time no see. How are you? Okay, the heat map. I'm pausing the game. Just look at the heat map, right? Okay. They're pushing up slightly. Okay. All right. What we're gonna do is pass into space. We got pass into space. No, not. Okay, everything is fine. Not gonna change anything. I like this because we were playing quite well until we conceded the first goal, right? We might just concede another one, but I'm looking to hit them on the counter now as they go and look for goals. McNulty gets us a corner. Oh, Reynolds header. That was so close. I keep checking to see whether YouTube chat is alive. I just kicked out of YouTube for some reason. I have no idea why I'm locked out of YouTube. Wait, maybe I'll just refresh the browser. How the Okay. Settings. Privacy. Clear browsing data. Okay. Right. Hey, we're just trying to connect back to YouTube right now. Oh man. Oh man, I still can't connect to YouTube. Oh, don't try to refresh your YouTube. Did and I've lost the stream. Really? You lost the stream? I just refreshed the browser, that's all. Oh man, that's so sad. This is an unmitigated disaster. Well, apparently we just got our 3rd goal. I don't know if you guys can see this, but what we're going to do after this stream is I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, and then we'll call it. And I'm going to contact YouTube and find out what's going on. All right. Just go to key highlights. I don't think I'm going to lose this game from this position. Yep, we won this game. Well, okay guys. Oh, you guys could still see the thing. All right, cool. I'm gonna call the stream and try and fix this. For you, this YouTube thing. Okay, because we have another stream later, right, for Discord, right? So I wanna make sure this is working for that. All right, so you guys, thanks for popping in on today's stream. I would love to apologize for what just happened, but it was beyond my control. The YouTube gods decided, well, they had enough of Dundee United winning. So let me go fix this, and I will definitely come back very, very soon in a while, and I'll catch up with you guys again.